Hi guys, this is Miss Carballo, and today we're going to talk about the ECART solving and graphing inequalities so you can review your problem. So open up your workspace that was in Google Classroom. I believe it was 6th grade number 6, and compare your work with the answers here, okay? So this was question number 1. All right, so we've got 7 times 6n plus 2 is less than or equal to negative 280. So I'm going to distribute first. 7 times 6, 42n, plus 14 is less than or equal to negative 280. Then I'm going to subtract 14 on both sides. 42n is less than or equal to negative 294. And then we're going to divide both sides by 42. So you didn't need to flip any symbols in this one because we didn't divide or multiply by a negative number. And then this will give us negative 18. No, sorry, negative 7. Yeah, negative 7. So n is less than or equal to negative 7. So I'm going to have a closed circle, which all of them are. It's going to be on the negative 7, and the n is the smaller side of the inequality. See how the point is pointing at the n? So that means my arrow is going to go to the smaller side because the n represents the arrow. Like all the numbers underneath the arrow can be put in here. So that correct answer is C. All right, question number 2. Use your cursor to select all integer values that are included in the solution set. So that means what can be put in for C. So when we solve this, I distribute first, and 1/2 of 6 is 3, and 1/2 times C is 1/2 C, a negative 1/2 C. You could also turn this into 0.5 on your calculator too if you're not good with the fractions. All right, then I'm going to subtract 3 on both sides. And I'm left with a negative 1/2. Don't forget your negative sign. 5 minus 3 is 2. And then you could divide both sides by a negative 1/2. You could multiply by both sides by the reciprocal. Either way, on your calculators, if you're dividing both sides by a negative 1/2, then we have to flip, and this will equal a negative 4. So C is less than negative 4. A lot of people miss this from the flipping. You didn't bring the negative sign down, so double check your workspace, see what you did wrong. C is less than negative 4. So it can't be equal to negative 4. I need all of the numbers on the number line that are to the left, like further away from 0. So negative 5, negative 6, negative 7. All of these are to the right. They're bigger, and I need all the numbers less than negative 4. All right, let's look at number 3. Negative 3x minus 6 is greater than negative 5 times x minus 4. So I'm going to distribute first on the right side, negative 5x. And a negative 5 times a negative 4 because they both have a minus sign in front of them. So it's plus 20 or it's minus a negative 20. Same thing, it will get you the plus 20 in the end, okay? So I don't have anything to combine on the same side, so now I can start adding and subtracting. I'm going to add 5x's to both sides. That is not the step you had to do here. You could have added 3x on both sides, but that's going to leave me negative 6 is greater than, negative 3 plus 5 is 2x minus 6 is greater than 20. And then I'm going to add 6 on both sides. So 2x is greater than 26, and then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. There is no flipping. So I need all the numbers that are greater than 13. All the numbers greater than, so it's not C, because that's not greater than 13. So I needed D, E, and F. All right, last question on this check looked like this. So we have to distribute first. So negative 6x. Negative 3 times 13 is a negative 39 is less than 0.5 times x. So I'm going to add 6x to both sides. So that leaves me negative 39 is less than negative 0.5 plus 6 is 6.5x. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 6.5. And that equals -6. So you need to show, let me go over here. -39 is less than 6.5x. I divided both sides by 6.5. That's the other thing, guys. You have to show all these steps. You have to show that you're adding. I don't flip my sign because I didn't divide by a negative. So I have an open circle on the -6, and my x is the bigger side. See how it's being eaten by the alligator? So I need my arrow to go to the bigger numbers, which are always to the right. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Let me know if you still have questions before you do the retake.